You may be wondering, why am I sitting next to an umbrella and why am I sitting next to some mint? Well, I'm sitting in my backyard today because in this video I'm going to be talking about why this mint has taught me so much. So the thing about this mint is it's actually over a year old. Now it obviously, as the seasons change, it dies, it comes and it goes. We planted it prior to the spring of 2018, and when we did it, we had no clue how much it would yield, what it would look like, what it would smell like, what it would taste like, what it would be like. This springtime rolls around and we weren't even remembering that we had mint planted in this little column over here. All of a sudden we start seeing a bunch of mint like push through and grow like it's never grown before. Our mint has a mind of its own. Within 2 to 3 weeks, it was like tremendously grown, green, full leaves. And we're like, wow, imagine that the mint grows with zero effort. What does this mean? Suffice to say, it got really hot, really humid, and these poor mint plants, they started dying. As time went on, like a week goes by, a week or two, and we're like, no, this isn't right. Like, look at those beautiful, beautiful mints. We should fix this. So we realized if we put this umbrella up, we can give it a break from the beating sun. So we did that, and what do you think happened? The mint prospered like never before. In fact, in the past 2 weeks, the mint has grown at least 6 inches completely on its own. This is all natural, organic. We are amazing green thumb gardeners here. The thing about the umbrella is it was an intentional act by us as the humans witnessing the suffering of the mint to provide relief from the beating sun. And I think there's many times in our lives where we don't provide ourselves with that relief, where we just refuse because we don't want to feel guilty. We want to feel like we're amazing, we're superhuman, and we don't give ourselves that relief. And we don't even realize that we haven't allowed ourselves to be relieved and to have rest, and that we've earned that. I don't think they've ever looked this good. And all we had to do was provide a little bit of relief, but then we start realizing something's going wrong again. The mint is starting to lean, the leaves are starting to fall down, they're not looking as robust, they don't look as green, they're starting to get yellow and brown on the leaves. You know what? It's dry. Like, we haven't had rain in a few weeks, so everywhere is dry, so the mints probably need some water too. The plants won't continue to grow, the plants won't continue to be healthy without that water. I think the point is that for me personally, everything I have and everything I am, I'm putting into all my business endeavors and my personal endeavors, and there's kind of this crazy crossover and it's all like a blur right now. What does that look like practically? Well, there's been a lot of 12-hour days, 14-hour days, there's been 16-hour days. And this has been going on for, well, really the past 2 years, but it's only increased in the intensity the past few months especially, because we're really trying to scale our business like never before. The problem is I can't keep sustaining that. No one can sustain that. You don't have to just be a business owner to be dealing with this problem, which is, in our society, everyone tells you gotta hustle, you gotta grind. And I agree, you know, there's merit in hard work, and that's how you get results. But if all you're ever doing is business, if all you're ever doing is your job, if all you're ever doing is working hard, I honestly think that you're failing at life. God says that you need to rest. Why did God take that 7th day off? He didn't have to, He's God. We're humans, so why do we think we can go 12, 14 hours every day of the year for the rest of our lives? It's just not realistic. When you need to rest, crush it in your rest. You either are or you aren't. You can't even be efficient in those 12 hours of hard work if you're not fully rested. The other day, I had to take a 2-hour nap in the middle of the day. I'm very against naps. Danielle will be the first to tell you, I do not like to get in that bed in the middle of the day. I feel so guilty, but I physically could not. Imagine like losing a whole day simply because I was shaving an hour or 2 off my sleep in all these months prior. Is that really worth it? It's not just the sleep, it really is like being present in the moment. But you don't realize when you're so stressed and overworked, you're taking it out on not just yourself, you're taking it out on your family members, on your friends. Your relationships are gonna suffer. You're gonna have a short fuse and you're not gonna enjoy your dogs. You're not gonna take the time to come out on the back porch like I'm doing to appreciate and showcase this mint. You could have all the goals in the world and you could achieve all the goals in the world, but if you haven't built that foundation of understanding when to rest, of understanding when your hard work is more than sufficient, then I don't think you've really learned anything along the way. You can work hard 12-hour days for like 5-6 years straight, but you're gonna come to a point where you realize, I don't feel fulfilled. There's something missing. Find what your water is. For example, I'm not just a videographer. I'm not just someone on Instagram. I'm not just someone on YouTube. I'm Abraham. I'm all of that and then some. I've been created in the image of God, and so have you. So what can you do with that knowledge? Don't just get so caught up in one thing and you miss all the potential elsewhere. I hope it's resonating and making sense what I'm saying. I'm probably gonna make some tea after this and take advantage of this mint. One thing we're considering doing with this mint is buying some hard liquor, like either a vodka or, I actually don't know, we should probably look into this on Pinterest or Google it. How can we take this mint, chop it up and make like a mint preserve out of it? I think that would be so fun and so different. Please let me know in the comments below, what should I do with all this mint? This prospering mint. How can I actually take advantage of this yield right here? And if you enjoyed this video, double tap it, or if you're on YouTube, give it a thumbs up. If you follow me, I'll probably send you like a voice message or maybe even a video message to thank you for taking the time to follow me. And if you're on YouTube, unfortunately I can't do that, but I will see my subscriber count go up, which tells me I'm doing something good. Thanks so much, and God bless you. Can y'all see that? I get mosquito bites for y'all. I do this for y'all. Y'all. Should I just stop saying y'all as a New Englander? It's just not authentic, is it?